Hello everyone, how are you? John Bonham here, also known as Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Another shave video. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is saying this is not a political video, okay? I know that the thumbnail might irk some people, you know, crazy times we live in, the stuff going on in the world. I just want to say, it's not political. This is going to be a shave video like I've done hundreds of times. I'm just going to talk about the scent. I'm going to talk about, you know, the base, all that stuff, what I like about it, if there's any dislikes, the usual stuff. Nothing is different. It's just the way it is. So I did want to start out with that before anyone gets too irked, and hopefully I don't just get instantaneous dislikes for this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the software, hardware, and I'm going to lather off screen, save some time. The soap I'm going to be using today is going to be DJT from Strike Gold Shave. All right. This one, the scent got me specifically because of the cologne that inspired this scent. I actually know it for once. I very rarely know a cologne, especially a recent one. This is based off of Louis Vuitton Lemon Cite. I believe I'm saying that correctly. It's French for the immensity. Came out in 2018, if I remember correctly. Should have written that down. But my nephew, who at this very moment is in Camp Moore, I believe, in Georgia, in the Army. Hope you're doing well, Isaiah. Thinking about you, man. Same with the people who are about to be hit by Hurricane Helene, including him. Hope everyone is safe. Not to get off topic, he wore that one time, and I loved it. It smelled just absolutely incredible. He knows his stuff, man. He's 18 years old, but he knows his scents really better than I do, at least in cologne form, okay? So the scent notes, I got this off of fragnatica.com. They're grapefruit, ginger, bergamot, aqua notes, sage, rosemary, geranium, Ambroxan, amber, and Labdanum, okay? So I got the trifecta of this. Got the matching splash and the EDP, okay? So I have not used this yet. I was specifically waiting to use it for the camera. 1 second. Oh, coffee of the day. Pumpkin spice. That time of year. This is a company called Grand Cafe. They're based in Jersey. We get this every year. This is one that I always get at least one time. The downside to this coffee is I get burnt out on it and sick of it very quickly. It's good, but it's just full of stuff, and you get sick of it kind of quick, if that makes sense. I mean, there's clove and all kinds of stuff in it. It's very good, but it gets old very fast. All right, man, that's good. Probably shouldn't have had a pumpkin coffee with this, but that's okay. Did the scent notes. All right, so that's the software. Hardware, can be using the white West Coast Shaving Honeycomb Badger brush. These are phenomenal brushes for the price. Huge loft, man. And we're using the Parker 89R 3-piece safety razor, and I have a, like always, Rex Platinum blade in there. Okay, I'm obsessed with these blades. I've been using them in any razor that I use. And let's see. Oh, wanted to make sure to mention this. Wanted to say thank you to Jerry, aka Shave Dad. How you doing, man? For this brush, I want to give away on the Facebook group. Look at that 28-inch knot. This is a brush handle, and this is made by CB Brushworks, and he just started out, so I wanted to make sure to plug him. This is a crazy looking brush. Look at that. Can't wait to use this sucker. I'm gonna get a knot. I might have Frank from Strike Gold do a hand-tied knot for me. So, ooh, 4 minutes in. Damn. All right, so let me go ahead and get off here. I'm gonna lather, and I'm gonna do a shave, and yeah, see you then. Okie dokie. I don't believe what just happened to me. I was lathering, like I said I was going to, and the fragrance was coming up, and it was smelling so good, so I kept smelling it and smelling it. I finally went in and sniffed, and I had some lather go up my nose, which promptly made me sneeze like 3 times. So my eyes are all weird, and I keep sniffing now. It's because I just freaking huffed soap. Oh, that's some good soap, though. Let me show you what I got to work with here. This lather's so good, man. Frank makes a great base. Look at this. Oh, goopy. All right. So, I can't believe I just did that. Let's go ahead and get shaving. Might be a longer video, but I'll try to hold back. Hope everyone's doing well. Autumn's off to a great start. Our leaves are a little behind in changing color here on Cape Cod, but that actually usually happens. I don't know if it's the salinity or the type of soil or just where we are. But we drive over the bridge and there's a lot more fall fireworks than we have right over the bridge, almost instantaneously. It's bizarre. It has to do with the climate, it must. But yeah, this scent, you get the ginger and the grapefruit, more the bergamot, excuse me, bergamot and the grapefruit as I was lathering. I mean, it just instantaneous citrus. I love that. And the ginger's in there a little bit. I got the water notes pretty well too. This is very nice. Like I said, Frank at Strike Gold Shave. How you doing, Frank? Does a great job with his soaps. And I told him, right now I think my favorite of his is Swamp Fox. That's so damn good. This is a contender. Just the scent is so nice on this. I like it a lot. So I almost didn't do this. I just gotta tread carefully here because I've never been political. I'm not about to start now. All I'm gonna say is just for obvious reasons, I was hesitant. But the way I look at it, if anyone knows First Canadian Shave, rest in peace. They just went, not bankrupt. I was about to say they went under. They didn't. They just decided to cease and close shop. They had some pretty controversial labels. One of my favorite Christmas soaps I have, and I gotta be sure to pronounce this correctly, is called Dickens, as in Charles Dickens, cider, as in apple cider. Now say it fast. And the label, the particular, they had a different label every year. The one I have is a lady's bum wearing underwear. So there's some labels out there that are controversial, trust me. They also had a soap called MFer, but the actual word, based off of Jules from Pulp Fiction, who is actually coincidentally my favorite character in that movie. I don't have MFer, but I do have Dickens. Well, my daughter, out of all my kids, is the one that likes going in my den to smell my stuff more than any of them. And I make sure I have that tucked away because I then have to explain to my 9-year-old little girl why Daddy has a soap with a woman's lingerie-clad ass on the label. My wife, too. She doesn't know I have that one. My point is, there's labels out there that are controversial. Unfortunately, this one is pretty up there. Now, in defense of that, for those who are not aware, Frank's shtick and the thing he's done since 2007, Frank's an OG. He does past presidents. He's done Hoover. I don't know if you know your history, but Hoover is a pretty controversial president. He sat on his hands and did nothing while the country went into the Depression, because he very much just had the attitude that it'll be the next guy's problem. I wish I'd gotten Hoover. So I won't touch too much on it. I'll just say that. So hopefully no one's offended. Anyone who knows me, you shouldn't be. If you are, sorry. No matter who was on the label, I was going to try this soap because I knew the fragrance. In point of fact, if he made a Biden soap, the fragrance is right, I'd want to try it. I don't care. Life is too short. Anyway, And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. This is a very good scent. Oh man, that sneezing really just sucked. So now I got congestion going here. This is not something you want when you're trying to enjoy fragrances. What else is I going to talk about? Oh, so you might have noticed a few videos ago, actually, the music for my opening of my videos has changed. Wait till I tell you this. I got three, not copyright strikes, but I got 3 restrictions put on 3 videos consecutively. Okay? And it said restrictions, copyright. And I panicked. I'm like, oh my God, did I get a copyright strike? Because I know I touch kind of close with copyright with the pictures and the history stuff. But I'm trying to be pretty careful to fall under the fair use laws, which is, you know, use it for educational purposes, which is what I do. I've been tempted to throw in video, like vintage video of stuff from like World War II, and I don't do that specifically for that reason, even though it's probably public domain by now. But I went and looked, and the music I use, my old music, was from an app that I use for editing, and it was free to use. Now, the company who made the music free to use was not the one who did the restriction. They requested the restriction. So I'm looking up this company, like, what the hell's going on here? It wasn't a strike, it was a restriction. So if I were monetized, those 3 videos, the money would go to the company that flagged it. Well, it turns out the company didn't own the rights, look at that lather, to the song. So I appealed it. I put a link to the artist's website who made it. And I also put a link to the page where he specifically said himself, you are free to use this, just please give me credit. Which, admittedly, I've been forgetting to do. So based on that research, I also came across people who were like, never, ever, ever use free music. Bite the bullet and at least pay for a license for 1 song. Or you can pay monthly for access to a lot of songs, but it's expensive. Depending on the song, you can pay anywhere from $10 all the way up to like 70 to 80 for 1 song, for the right to use it. I myself paid $35 for the right to use that song at the beginning for what, 10 seconds. But what I learned, and I'm telling you this for anyone who's on YouTube, because I learned the hard way, there are scammers, and they think of anything, who will flag your video to get the revenue if you're monetized, even though they have no right to the thing they made the claim against. Does that make sense? So if there was 15 seconds of footage of something in the video, they had nothing to do with it. They just happened to watch the video and they claim it, YouTube will not look into it. That's what the appeal's for you to look into it and appeal it, which is what I did. All 3 of the videos, instantly, they let go of the claim. So it was BS. And it was a company, as it turns out, from Reddit. I was Googling it. A lot of other people had the same problem. So if you're a YouTuber and you're using free music, just be aware that you might have people who are going to claim it and try to get money and say it's theirs when it's not even theirs. Gotta love it. So I contacted my friend Ethan of theshavemercantile.com. Wonderful man. How you doing, Ethan? Good friend. And he's a musician, but he plays the sitar and, you know, he does very nice folksy type of music. And he sent me a couple of samples and he said, honestly, man, I don't think what I do fits with your I don't know, mood, I guess. Your appeal or whatever, because you do the heavier, darker music. And I said, yeah, I guess. So he was the one that gave me the idea to go look into licensing, and he gave me the website. What was it called? Something 5. I want to say Paul 5, but that's not it. I'm thinking Paul H, the shaver. Something 5. I'll have to go back and look. Pond 5. That's the website I used if anyone's curious. And you can go look up the genre and all that stuff. So that's why my music's different. Unfortunately, I'm going to leave it at that, just so if anything does happen. They actually had an appeal, or excuse me, a claim guarantee that you will not get claimed, because everyone knows them. But in case it does happen, they even have a walkthrough on their website on how to appeal it. So that was worth $35 to me for peace of mind. Craziness. Now the other thing is I've been doing product use videos. A lot of these product use videos I have been putting off for some cases years. I have a list on my phone of product use videos that I want to do, from Furbo to Arco to Lighter. Okay, LID are the what is it, Turkish company? I can't remember. I have Antigua Barberia de Barro. I probably didn't say that right. The I think it's a Portuguese company. The list I have is probably 20 or 15, something like that, brands that I want to use. So the reason I'm doing that is because on October 10th we have a new edition, and undoubtedly, because my wife's going to be healing, I'm going to be busy. I will try to put out videos when I can, but I will be busy, and if I'm not busy, I will be tired. So that's why I've amped those up. And I like them, and I just don't see a lot of other people doing those products. So that's why I've been doing that. So, but I've been getting pretty good responses from people. I only did 2, but I did 2 very quickly. And I wanted to make sure to do this video. I need to use Never Alone 4 too. I got that. So I've done a mail call for that. All right. So this scent is mid, not overpowering. The soap, I'd say middle mid. There's high middle, low middle, and just plain middle. Middle is what I think personally. I haven't even opened the splash yet. From what I've heard, the splash is just mwah. And then topped off with the EDT, I'm going to smell like I'm going out on the town. So I would wear this just for the day if I was going out with the family. Let me show you this lather too. It's been blooming, it's been aging and maturing in the open air. That's what it turned into. That is gorgeous lather. And Frank has had some changes in his company. Nothing bad, just tinkering with this formulation a little bit. Dare I say, Frank? Well done, sir. If you have not tried Strike Gold Shave, you need to give them a shot. My buddy Dustin raves over Grant. That's one. I think that's his favorite Strike Gold. Is Grant. Favorite president, I know that. How you doing, boy? But that's one I did not try, unfortunately. I missed out on Grant. I missed out on quite a few. I think he had Coolidge, not Coolidge. Eisenhower. I wanted Eisenhower and I wanted Hoover, and I missed out. This is a little bit on the brighter side. This would be very good for spring, summer. But the EDT, or excuse me, the EDP, I could wear year round. It just smells good. I can't wait to try it. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna lather, get some skin food. I'll be right back to do post shave. See you in 1 sec. Oh my goodness. So rinsing off, I got the sage. Sage is pretty unmistakable. It's pretty bright, not bright, strong, minty. Got it rinsed. So I've been getting it the whole time, just didn't know it, but I was rinsing off and I just got a big whiff of it. Really good. Okay, natural splash, powerful ingredients that will help prepare and protect your skin after shaving. Hell yeah, man. There's some rose water in here too. There's the ingredients for the splash. What I need to do is use Knockout, which I really like because the splash is mentholated. Not the soap, the splash. The one I got anyways. There we go. Well, that's usually a lot more than I use. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, people were right. The splash is great. Damn, that is good stuff, man. I do like that a lot. Wow, that's strong. So it's just the notes a little more difficult to retain in a soap, in a solid, but rock out in liquid form. Damn, that's good. Wow, that's good. It smells just like it. That is amazing. Good deal. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Well, I'm pushing the envelope here. I was trying to aim for 20, but here we are at 22. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Do my little thing. Do the wrist. Do that. Do that. Do that. In fact, I just remembered I have open house at my daughter's elementary school. I'm going to smell very nice. Oh, that EDP's killer. Good fragrance. Outstanding. I didn't go look. I don't know if Frank has any available still, but if you come across this, it is really, really close. Oh, to the original. I don't know if Isaiah left his cologne here. I know he left some of his stuff. He was staying with us for a little bit leading up to him leaving for basic. I don't know if he has that bottle with him. If he ran out, I'd love to compare them though if I can find it. All right. That'll do it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. And don't be too harsh in the comments. Really appreciate it. Good stuff, Frank. Love your soap. I just made a weird symbol because I had lather in my ears. Love your stuff, man. Great base. Gotta break out Swamp Fox for a video at some point soon. That's a good one. All right. Y'all be safe. Anyone who's in the path of that hurricane, Joe, how you doing, dude? Black Mountain Shaving. Who else? I know I'm going to think of some people. Oh, Liz, Crown and Crane, you're in Georgia. Hope you're safe. Who else do I know? I know I'm going to forget someone. I'm sorry. Jerry, you're in Florida. Frank, you're in Florida sometimes. Y'all be safe. Anyone else who I've neglected? I don't mean to. Be careful. Take care of one another. And as always, happy shaving. See y'all next time.